my beautiful people, how have you been? It has been another 2 weeks since I saw you last time and you saw me last time. My name is Michał or Michael, and this is my channel about cross-stitching and crocheting and other handmade things and crafts called Star Parade. Welcome everyone, welcome new viewers, welcome old viewers. It's good to see you again in my channel. I hope you had a fantastic 2 weeks. I've been great, and I've got few announcements to make during this week's video. First of all, this might be my second to last Flosstube until the new year's hits us, because me and my partner finally found a house and we'll be moving together in 2 weeks time. So video that I supposed to film in 2 weeks will have to be postponed until we move. And on the 18th of December we are going to United States for Christmas, and we'll be staying there until middle of the first week of January. So I am quite nervous, I must say, and I don't really know what to expect, because most of things that are said about United States are usually presented in a bad light. So I'm not really that nervous going there, but meeting my partner's family and staying there over Christmas it's slightly nerve-wracking, if you if you know what I mean. I don't know how they will react, seeing me for the first time, but but don't get me wrong, they know that I exist, but we didn't have a chance to even talk. So it might be it'll be a definitely new experience for both of us, especially because I'm Polish and not American. So it'll be a clash of cultures per se. So I am really nervous about that, but fingers crossed everything will go smoothly and everything will be fine. I've been in worse trouble before, so I'm sure I'll crush it. Besides, who wouldn't, want to have such a beautiful and, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, such a wonderful, person in their life, isn't it? So they should all be happy, and they should all be, excited to finally meet me. And also I'm very modest also, of course. I forgot to mention. What would I? Well, okay. Today we've got 11th of November 2021, and it's late afternoon. I came back recently home because although it is my half day at work, I had to do some touch-ups on my tattoo because the ink doesn't want to stick with me per se, so it has to be patched up for the third time right now. But hopefully this will be last time me doing that. I will try to take care of it even better than I did in the past, so hopefully I will not have to do anything else with it. Let's pick up your favorite beverages. We are starting Flosstube number 19. Flosstube number 19. I've been doing this almost for a year by now, and I never anticipated, sticking to it for such a long time, because, I thought, okay, maybe like 1 or 2 people will be watching my videos, and I will lose my drive to push onward and find new subscribers and show my cross-stitching. But a lot of you stayed with me, and I am very grateful for that. Each time I post a video, a couple of new people decides to subscribe to my channel, and it really makes me happy. So I would like to thank you for that. So cheers for that. This is my Totoro mug, one of the Studio Ghibli's characters. It is one of my favorites. This movie has been with me since I was young, so I really like it because of that. So I know it is not the best Studio Ghibli movie, and I'm looking at it through the yellow, not yellow, pink tinted glasses, but I really do like it. That's why I decided to get myself a mug with the character of the movie. Okay. So yeah, I've mentioned that I'm moving out. So next thing I would like to talk about is a new Flosstuber that I recently discovered. His username is Dewnxstitch. So it's DEWNXSTITCH. If you ever wondering, I think I've been on Reddit for quite a bit, and I've seen this person's cross stitching before, but he decided to make a Flosstube recently, and he is on his second episode. He's a wonderful person. I'm sure he I don't know where he lives, but he might be East Asian. I need to check out his first video, to be honest. I've only seen the second one, but he is doing such an amazing job. He specialized with mirabilias and beautiful, ladies that mirabilia cross stitching is known for. He does a lot of conversions on stuff. He changes faces of the pieces and makes them his own and unique. Beautiful patterns, beautiful designs, and beautiful stitching. He has amazing cross-stitching wall behind him. I am still, in the making of mine own, but he's an amazing person, and I highly recommend. The only nitpick I've got regarding his video is that the sound effects that he throws into the video are a little bit too loud. But from my understanding, and I commented that just to give a little tip. Hey, maybe the sound effects are a little bit too loud. You should probably tone it down a little bit, and it'll be perfect. So if that will be fixed, he will be an amazing Flosstuber, and he already has over 400 subscribers, and it's just his second Flosstube. So I recommend checking him out. And the second, another announcement that I would like to make, it's more of a question. What's with Noah? Where is Noah? What is he doing? I haven't seen him on Flosstube in ages, and we really do miss him. I know he is very busy with his teacher's life, but come on, Noah, just at least one video, at least give us something. It can be short, very quick, run down what you've been doing, a little bit of catching up, and your stitching. It could be under 20 minutes. I don't expect anything more, really, but please give us something. We miss you here on Flosstube. So, yeah, hopefully, Noah, come on, do it. Another announcement is the Danish stitcher, Esther, is finally back after her surgery, and she has been a wonderful. She's a wonderful lady, but she has been absent since she had a procedure on her ear, and finally she's back and showing off her amazing work. So thank you, Esther. I'm really glad that you're back. We've missed you, really. You've been missed a lot. So hopefully you'll continue on filming and stitching your spikes from Buffy the Vampire Killer. But you were missed. You have to know that. Okay, let's start our stitching display, let's say. Oh, I'm rhyming, great. So I've got two whips today to show you. One start and one finished object. Intriguing. Possibly. Let's start with everyone known whip, the Halloween cats. This is the pattern that I've been stitching on, and it is by Stitching Land on Etsy. and I've been working on that throughout few last months. I've been working on that, and I'm slowly progressing. I didn't had much time, and I didn't spend a lot of time on it past 2 weeks, but I did a little bit of progress on it. So it has been touched. As I promised, I'm still working on it, although the Halloween is over pretty much. Well, it's not, well, it's over, period. Not pretty much, but. And as you can see, I've been working on this little section here and working my way over here, and I'm trying to close this circle so it'll be easier for me to finish this project doing that. At least I believe it'll be easier for me. So it is coming along very nicely, but I feel like some of the colors are not as well represented as they should be in the pattern. So if I was you, I would alter some. If you want to stitch this, for example, next year for Halloween, I will alter few of the colors to have them more saturated and more fitting to the project. Like this pink circle here doesn't really fit, in my opinion. The whole palette could be shifted. For example, we could use this purple and shift it down, and shift this purple also down, and pick another color for the for the background, even darker than that or even more saturated. But overall, I am quite pleasant with this, and I really do like this pattern. The pattern itself is really well made, and I didn't have any issues with it. So when it comes to that, everything is fine, and it's not a problem, and it's a good quality pattern. But personally, I would make some changes with the colors if I stitch it the second time, but probably shan't. Next thing I would like to talk about is my crocheting, because this is another work in progress that I'm currently doing. I am working on a cloak for my partner, and it will be a deep blue denim color. So I'm not really sure if I shown that on my previous Flosstube, but I finished one of the hood pieces. So basically it'll be a part of the hood that'll be stitched in the middle, and it is quite a deep hood if you ask me. I really didn't anticipated how deep it will be, but it's going to be a quite deep hood. But my partner told me that he doesn't really mind if it'll be a deep hood. But as you can see, I am working on the second part of the hood. Here's my little mark over here, marking thingy. So basically they will be sewn in together on top and on the back, and it will form like a pointy hood. I don't know if that makes sense, but the pattern makes thankfully the pattern makes a lot of sense, at least to me, because I'm I'm a beginner crocheter. Well, sorry, my English today for me is just not working. And I'm trying my best to express my thoughts, but it's just not working out. I'm sorry. But the pattern itself, it's gorgeous. I had to do some alterations due to yarn thickness, because it's completely different from what the lady on the tutorial have been using. So I had to add extra rows in it, and I am kind of afraid to progress with this because I don't know how well it will fit together after the changes that I made. But I'll try to adapt as much as I can, and if I cannot fix something, I'll try to, do whatever I can for it to look somewhat decent. So wish me luck with that. As you can see, I did a little bit of progress, not a lot. And there's a reason behind it. There's two reasons behind it. So first of the reasons I would like to show you right now, it is another crochet project. You might probably asking yourself right now, okay, so is this going to be a crochet channel now because suddenly crocheting has been taking over it? And the short answer is no. The long answer is I will try to weave in a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but it will still primarily be a cross-stitching channel. The reason behind me starting a new project is because, as I mentioned, we are moving to well, first of all, we are moving, but second of all, we will be going for Christmas to United States. So I decided that I would like to, you know, make some gifts for my partner's family. Well, at least for his mom, and get something for his dad, right? So I decided to make a shawl for, like, triangular shawl for his mom. And I decided to have it handmade because I thought it'll be a great idea. I was thinking, you know, I was thinking really hard what to get to her for her. I thought maybe I should get something Polish or get something from my country so she can have a nice gift for Christmas and a little bit of representation of Poland. But I wasn't really sure what to give to her because Poland is not very well known from like export materials and things. I could give her like some kind of tea set from our Polish, you know, China factory. Or Poland is also very well known of amber production, but I thought it'll be quite difficult to get something from Poland and have it shipped here because recently, well, shipping from Europe here haven't been working very well, and vice versa. So I didn't want to risk that really. So I decided to make something on my own. So the shawl that you are about to see, it's a draft basically, because I found this pattern online on the YouTube, and I wasn't really sure if I will be able to replicate that and follow the instructions. Thankfully, after rewatching the video 3 to 5 times, I was able to get a hang of it and understand how the pattern works and follow it without any problems. And because in the video a very specific yarn has been used, I wanted to make sure that I will get the same one and get similar effect. So and they didn't have this yarn here locally in my craft store, so I decided to get a different type of yarn just to practice and make sure that it is coming along good and I'll be able to replicate the pattern, and it will not look like it's something that I pulled out of the cow's stomach, isn't it? So it'll have you know, arms and legs. So I did it. I bought a spool of yarn, or a bundle of yarn, whatever you wanted to call it, and it's called jewel spun Aran yarn. It's 200 grams and it's about 546 yards, so it's quite long. But to be fair, to finish the shawl, I will need another skein of it. So basically it is 100% acrylic yarn, and this shade of the yarn, it is absolutely wonderful. It's called Setting Sun, and this is how it looks. It has a beautiful color variegation, and the variegation occurs very often. So I thought it'll be a good testing yarn. First of all, because it was one of the few yarns that they've got that was variegated, and this pattern calls for a variegated yarn. And second of all, it was long and not too thick. So which grade is that? It recommends of using 5mm hook. So it's rather, you know, thin yarn. So not the thinnest, but it's not very, you know, fine. But I really enjoy working with it. So I'm keeping that in my coconut ball that I got in Thailand. It was handmade and it has a beautiful elephant in it. And I thought it was really adorable. I just had it in my room but never used it for anything. So at the moment my yarn sits in it, so it's easier for me to pull it. But let me show you my current progress on it. So I started that on the evening, on Sunday evening, and I did quite a lot of progress. I'm almost done with this yarn actually, but have a look. And this is my progress. It is quite a bit, isn't it? And the variegation is just beautiful. My friends are making kind of fun of me that it looks like a grandma's scarf that you know, you put over your head, and in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, make a knot and go to, you know, to the barn, take care of animals. But to me, it just speaks and shouts autumn and fall. So I really do love it and adore it. So I will continue and finish this skein and add another one and finish this, and I tried to make another one before we have to go to the States. So we'll have 2 gifts ready to be gifted, and I'll ask my partner's mother to pick whichever she likes better. So we shall see how she will react, but it is not. It technically I wanted to make it twice as long. So maybe not twice as long, but 1/3 longer. So it can sit comfortably on your back. But I really do like it. I really do love it. It's beautiful. And I really do enjoy working on it. I just pick it up whenever I have 10 minutes, whenever I have 20 minutes. It is a perfect project for me just to pick up and put few stitches in it. Put few, you know, double crochets, and I really love it. And it has been my obsession since I started making it. So hopefully I will not slow down and I will finish that on time. But we've got pretty much a month. So I'm not that worried because it's just 4-day progress. And I already did that much. So I should be done in about 6 more days. I hope and I believe so. So yeah. And right, going back to cross stitching at the moment now. So it finally happened, and I finally have done it and finished it. I mentioned, I think twice by now, that I'm making my own design, and I finally finished it. And it's a finished object at the moment, and I would like to show you that. So I am very thrilled and excited because this is one of the things that I made, you know, from the start, from the design to finished object, all by myself. I've designed it, I've picked colors, I've frogged a lot, I've swapped out the colors, changed the back stitching. I've did a lot of things to make it, you know, look unique and truly mine. So, and I hope you will like it because I've put a lot of heart in it. So the chart that I've made, I called it Strawberry Fields. And I've designed the border first because I wasn't really sure what I'm going to design. And everything else just fell right into place. So this is stitched on 32 count I think Murano Zweigart fabric in ivory color, and the pattern itself has a little bit less than 5,000 stitches, plus quite a bit of backstitching and few French knots. So, and it has a quote in the middle, and quote is by Rachel Simon, and I will read it out to you. Happiness, I have grasped, is a destination, like strawberry fields. Once you find the way in, there you are, and you'll never feel low again. And this is my design, with a beautiful cabin house and two strawberry picking people. So I've decided to make two men picking strawberries because it represents me and my partner. And the only reason why there's a backstitching on both of those characters, because I let my partner choose colors of his clothing, and the greens were just clashing. So I had to backstitch it just to make it a little bit pop more and show that, hey, there's a person sitting over there. So I tried to throw in some photos for you to enjoy. And yeah, I really like how it looks, and I don't really know what to do with it at the moment, because the pattern is ready to go and I don't really know if I should publish it. First of all, I don't know if anyone would like to stitch it, but please let me know in the comments if you like it and if you would like to stitch it. So basically I've put two men picking berries because it presents my current life and my happiness that I found with my partner, but I don't want to leave other people behind. So I've decided to make a complementary little project that I will include with the chart if I'll decide to publish it, and it includes some of the ladies. So we've got obviously I was lazy, so I gave them all the same clothing colors. So, but we've got little young lady here standing, and adult lady, and also Betsy Kleger bending over picking berries.
Oh yeah.
Because we just need Betsy, and when I've designed this pattern, I already declared this is Betsy and nothing will change my mind. It's because of her infamous butt dialing situation. I decided to name this lady Betsy. So we've got 3 extra ladies, and you can put them in any configuration that you want. You can put a man and a woman, 2 men, 2 women and a child. You can do whatever you want, because I will make it as approachable and inclusive as I can. You can obviously change the hair color, you can change the skin color, you can stitch it however you want, but probably I'm the most proud of the house because it took me the longest to finish, to swap up the color, check if the backstitching is working. I'll try to post some pictures on my Instagram so you can see how it looks like, and I'll try to post some pictures before backstitching, because in my opinion this pattern can also work without any backstitching except the lettering, and obviously the power lines, because that's quite important in the pattern. But yeah, please let me know what you think. I need honest opinions. If that is a pattern that you would spend $4 on, or this pattern in your opinion is worthless and doesn't, you know, just doesn't work, please let me know. But I really pour my heart in it, and I hope it shows. And Strawberry Fields, I really do adore it. Okay, next thing I would like to show, it is something I received from the art gala as a giveaway. I won a giveaway. I finally won something for once, and these are beautiful postcards that were sent to me, and I will just show you what I've got. I was able to pick whichever postcards I wanted, and there are a few of my favorites in it. So this one is like two pixie people flying around on dandelions, and to be fair, this art is a beautiful. I would love to frame it and hang it on my wall, and I'll probably do that. And if we've got two people on the floating islands with the wooden hanging bridge, they probably try to mingle. But they're afraid of the heights. We've got two foxes next to the house and trying to snatch something from the table, probably food, and it gives me a very beautiful autumn vibes. We got some pumpkins. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's Ursa Minor and Major, so basically a star constellation, Little Bear and Big Bear, and we've got some we've got a ship sailing around. Next pattern, it is catfish druid kind of wizard, at least I think it is. I really do like this one, and my partner really does like it because he likes sea and stuff like that. Next we've got Phoenix in the castle. Here we've got a stag and a little girl giving him a hug in the middle of the forest. And this is probably something that I would love to stitch, because I love woodland creatures, and this gives me like a vibes of like a soul connection. And another one, it is a freaking cat in a hot air balloon flying, cruising around with some grounded owls. Probably being jealous of him, just cruising around with his hot air balloon. But it is so adorable in my opinion. And the last one, very thematic because it is Christmas oriented. We've got some ladybugs and beetles. Ladybug is a freaking Santa, and it is absolutely adorable, and it's flying the sleigh, being pulled by the beetles. And it is absolutely amazing. This is probably another piece that I would like to stitch if that was an option, you know. I would love to reach out to them and ask them if that will be available as a stitching project. I will stitch that. I will buy that from Heaven and Earth this instant and try to stitch that. I need some fluid. Don't forget to drink water. Okay, and I've got a little bit of bragging at the moment to go through. So I've got some happy mail, and I am absolutely delighted, and I'm so happy. I don't even know how to begin with this, because I never received anything from anyone, and it is a beautiful greeting card. Chris is probably just, you know, getting floated with his greeting cards, you know, opening them, reading them off casually when he enjoys his coffee, and you know, thinking how awesome he is.
Aww. So many kind people.
But I'm awesome too, Chris. I got a card. Yes, so I've received a card from Renee from Cleveland, and it was an amazing thing to get in the mail. It really, to be fair, when I got this, my day wasn't really going very well. So when I got this in my mail and read it, the day automatically got better. And also it has a beautiful otters as a stamps, and I really adored them, and they are lovely. Well, see, Chris, even I can get a mail. And as a thank you to Renee, please give me your email address. You'll be the first person that will receive my own chart in PDF file. Obviously, if you want it. If not, you don't have to reach out to me. But as a thank you, I would like to give you the chart that I've designed, and you can make it truly yours. And also saying that, I would like to host a giveaway to win my lovely chart that I've designed. So I will pick 3 winners out of you know, comments on YouTube this time. Please be subscriber to my channel, and also please be over 18 so I can, you know, send you and this beautiful chart over email in PDF file. This chart for the record is Pattern Keeper compatible. I've designed that with that in mind, but it has few stitches that I would like to, you know, I'll let you know about them when I will send it, because it has few, you know, quarter stitches, not quarter stitches, the third four of a stitch, whatever you call them, included, and I will point them out for you because Pattern Keeper have problems recognizing them, but I will let you know. So I will choose 3 lucky watchers, 3 lucky Flosstube viewers out of the YouTube comments, and the keyword for this giveaway will be cottage, because it's for the people that stayed, you know, till the end of the video and didn't click away straight away after I finished talking about it. So I know they mean it, and really they want it. So, so the keyword is cottage. Please do not write down giveaway or gift or free prize or something like that, because I don't need any bots on my videos, and I guess nobody needs them really. So please let me know what you think, and yeah, that's that. Also, I have a little bit of hole that I would like to, you know, awkwardly wiggle into this section of my Flosstube. So I bought yarn thinking that they will make those, you know, beautiful shells. I will make a beautiful shells out of it. But when I opened the parcel, I was greeted with something that I wasn't expecting. The yarn itself is amazing and beautiful, especially this top one, which is called the dragon fruit. But the problem is with them that this is not actually yarn. This is more like a chainy cotton yarn. So as you can see, it has like a cotton chain kind of pattern to it. So it is made in Turkey, and it's made from recycled, fibers. but I don't know if that will work well with a shawl like that. First of all, they are kind of short. They are only 274 yards long. And second of all, I don't know if that kind of string will work. This chainy string would work on a shawl. So to be fair and to be honest, I need some advice. If you are a crocheter or knitter, please let me know what can I make from this, because I don't know. I simply do not know. I can make a table runner, I can make some hanging ornament, I think, but I don't know if that will work for something wearable. I'm pretty sure it won't, because it is a weird material. It is a combination of cotton and polyester. It has 80% cotton, but it feels odd, and it is odd. So please let me know what can I make from it, because I cannot really make like those animals, kind of stuffed animals, whatever. I don't remember how do you call them, but because the yarn itself is very variegated, and I would not like to make the variegated animals. I would probably just use solid colors to represent each part of the animal. But please let me know what I can do with it. Saying that, we are getting to the end of this video. It was a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I will manage to finish that under 30-minute mark, but thank you very much for sticking in, and I will hope to see you in a few weeks' time after I settle in our new house, and I'll tell you all about it. Thank you so much. Take care, and don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to get 8 hours of sleep. Eat well. Don't eat fast foods, and stay in touch. Take care. Bye.